To start things off, I would like everyone to close your eyes. Imagine the golden waves of wheat slowly rumbling in the North Dakota wind. Imagine grass being fresh and cut, green and covered in dew on an early June morning. Think of getting maybe a bouquet of flowers on a special occasion. Imagine the bright orange pumpkins, tall corn stalks in a corn maze. I want you now to open up your eyes. I'm hoping you feel calm, relaxed, maybe happy. These are just the small effects of plant therapy. Now you may be wondering, what is plant therapy? Plant therapy is a form of use that uses plants, horticulture activities, and garden landscape to help promote well-being. This can be used on children, elderly, ADHD cases, children with autism, veterans, and this is usually through a formal and prescribed way. But there's also the informal ways. It happens at our schools, our city parks, and our homes. And this can be used from age to 1 to 100 and is very beneficial to the mind and the soul. Start things off, we're going to go with the elderly. Elderly patients are a very good candidate for this as they are often weak and this does not require much strength or exertion. And in these therapeutic gardens, they usually have raised beds, hence this picture, where they can usually sit in a chair or a wheelchair and they can go see their gardens and tend to them. It helps with memory, task initiation, with coordination, and a lot of times these patients have Alzheimer's, and when they're exposed to these scents and these sights and these touches, it just brings them back to a time in life when they were younger, and it brings them back to their childhood, and that's just something that's precious to them. And these patients, they do weeding, they do planting, they do flower arrangement, seeding. This is according to what is evidence to support use of therapeutic gardens for elderly. And this is something that is commonly used all across the United States. And now onto the whole other spectrum of it is with children. Often these days, these children are just so stressed and so busy, and stress for young children is not good, much less stress for adults, is not good, much less stress on young children. And when these children are growing these plants, it teaches them about patience, it teaches them to take care of something. And according to Weeds and Seeds Reflections for our Gardening Project for Juvenile Offenders, which was a journal, they took studies about how these troubled teens would go in these gardens, and often these troubled teens just have really chaotic and not very good lives or home lives, and when they get into these gardens, it's finally something, a calming environment, it's a rewarding environment. It helps them just become a better person, it helps them learn how to be a caregiver, to work in a group, to work individually. Plant therapy is just very beneficial for these children. Another common user of plant therapy is with veterans. In fact, in the 40s and 50s, veterans were the first to be used in a so-called official program. Often when these veterans come back from war, there's a lot of trauma, they have PTSD, and they just, their well-being is just not very good. And when they start these plant therapy, it helps them with family relationships, with personal growth, helps them have a positive attitude. And according to the Therapeutic Horticulture and Clinical Depression, a Prospective Study, that was a book that was written about for depression and for PTSD, and how when they're exposed to this garden environment, their overall well-being just went up by a lot. To conclude, plant therapy is very beneficial to everyone, everywhere. It helps elderly have a purpose of life. It helps children become more equipped and more patient, and it helps veterans have a new life. And as George Washington said to Thomas Jefferson in 1738, agriculture is our wisest pursuit because it will in the end in good morals, real wealth, and happiness. Thank you.